we now take a look at the business report with Joel Crosskill.
Lots to share with you in the business report today, though admittedly the BR is barely able to skim the surface of the fathom of information contained in the recent Shipping Association of Jamaica's 85th anniversary distinguished lecture, as guest speaker Lars Jensen, CEO of Vespucci Maritime and a well-known thought leader in the shipping industry, provided a detailed analysis of the transshipment hub battle taking place within the region.
And let's then, as I said, drill a little bit more down into Jamaica. If I look at it from a transshipment hub perspective, I mean, these are the 5 ones that really matter in this region. It's Jamaica here, it's Kingston, then it's Caucedo, it's Freeport, it's Cartagena, and it's Colon in reality. And if we are in a world where, as I mentioned before, we might see a drive towards fewer but larger hubs, this is the game that's on. This is the game where we might see over the next 10 years, 5 become 4. If 5 becomes 4, who can win and who can lose?
For President of the Shipping Association of Jamaica, Cora Ann Robertson Sylvester, losing is not an option.
This is no ordinary time for Jamaica. As we celebrate 85 years in the history of the Shipping Association of Jamaica, 85 years, we find ourselves at a defining crossroad, a moment in which the choices we make today will shape the trajectory of our industry for decades to come.
However, as Lars Jensen explains, while Jamaica does have advantages that are encouraging, establishing itself as the premier locale for regional trade won't be smooth sailing, flagging a number of factors that characterize the current and future conditions of global transshipment.
My view on where the container shipping sector is heading is a view that promises you absolutely no calm. We have had a lot of turmoil in the industry the last 4 years, and I'm telling you already now, it's not going to get any more calm than that. So we're going to be faced with multiple challenges, but in challenges comes opportunities as well. So what I'm going to do here today is to give you my view on what the external forces are, how the world is going to change, at least the world within container shipping. Where are we now? Where are we going to be in 25? What are the main developments that will shape this industry over the next decade? And once we have set that framework, how does that then impact especially Jamaica as a hub? Is that good? Is it bad? What should be done to position Jamaica for success in that, I wouldn't say storm that is coming, but in that storm we are already in?
Jamaica, however, is not navigating the space alone, enjoying the assistance of a number of stakeholders, including the European Union, through its Global Gateway initiative, as reaffirmed by Ambassador of the EU to Jamaica, Her Excellency Dr. Erja Ascola.
Those who think big can achieve big things. We believe that the Kingston port has great potential and can indeed become a major logistics hub in the Caribbean, and why not globally. To turn this vision into reality, many different stakeholders will have their vital roles to play. The government, the shipping association, the private sector, development partners, and financial institutions.
Seeking buy-in internally and externally falls under the purview of Minister of Industry, Investment and Commerce Senator Obin Hill, who got more granular on the part logistics must play within the broader picture of Jamaica's economic ambitions.
In Jamaica, our logistics sector contributes about 2% of our GDP. Clearly, a small base and therefore lots of room to grow. A figure we aim to increase to between 5 to 7% over the next decade. When we expand our logistics infrastructure, build a stronger foundation for special economic zones, and adopt smart, sustainable practices, we anticipate creating over 30,000 direct jobs with an additional 75,000 indirect jobs across related industries. The logistics business in Jamaica will have to take a very prominent frontal role in changing and building the new Jamaica. That has to be a much wealthier Jamaica.
It was a charge that was reinforced within the closing remarks of the SHA president, who encouraged those captains of industry present to stay true to course.
Let today's gathering serve as a powerful reminder. Jamaica's maritime future is bright, but it is up to us to seize it. Together we can ensure that our nation not only meets the demands of a changing world, but leads in creating a sustainable, prosperous and resilient maritime industry.
And that was your business report. I'm Joel Crosskill.